Perched atop Todt Hill, a name whispered in tales of power and secrecy, stands a mansion cloaked in contradictions. Behind its iron gates and manicured hedges, 177 Benedict Road rises like a monument to ambition, where marble corridors echo with the ghosts of New York's most notorious era. This was the fortress of Paul Big Paul Castellano, the Gambino crime family boss who ran his empire with the polish of a businessman and the power of a don. Today, we peel back the layers of an $18 million estate steeped in elegance and infamy. Step inside, if you dare. Welcome to Luxury Buzz, the channel where we uncover the world's most extravagant assets, billionaire lifestyles, and next-level luxury tech. If jaw-dropping opulence is your vibe, hit subscribe, drop a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss a luxury deep dive. Exterior grandeur. The first glimpse is nothing short of breathtaking. A towering, pillared facade rises into view, columns so grand they echo the very silhouette of the White House. And that's no accident. Paul Castellano deliberately designed this mansion to mirror presidential authority. The portico, the circular driveway, the ornate central fountain weren't just architectural flourishes, they were a message. This was Castellano's White House. Set on over 3.2 acres atop Todt Hill, the highest natural point on the U.S. East Coast south of Maine, this estate commands sweeping views. On a clear day, you can spot the Verrazzano Bridge from its upper terraces. But even with its elevation and reach, privacy remains paramount. Iron gates, dense hedges, and masterful landscaping cloak the property in quiet seclusion, essential for a man who operated in the blurred lines between power and peril. The white stone exterior, symmetrical design, and grand balconies give it a stately, almost governmental presence. But this isn't cold grandeur, it's elegance with weight. Gravitas. Picture this: morning coffee on the terrace, or late-night conversations beneath the stars. This isn't just a mansion, it's a message in marble. Power, prestige, protection. Now, let's step beyond the gates and see what secrets lie inside. The opulent interior. Step inside, and the grandeur only intensifies. You're greeted by a gleaming white marble foyer crowned by a massive chandelier. The floor shines like a mirror beneath your feet, reflecting the light and the legacy. Then comes the showstopper, a sweeping split staircase curving upward in two directions like something from a Hollywood epic. Mahogany handrails, wrought iron balustrades, pure cinematic drama. It's not just an entrance, it's a power move. Castellano's vision was clear. This was to feel more palace than home. Private suites and luxury amenities. Up the grand staircase, the luxury continues. This mansion holds 8 lavish bedroom suites, each with its own full bath, part of a staggering 17-bathroom layout designed for pure comfort and privacy. The master suite? A sprawling retreat likely with its own wing, complete with a king-sized 4-poster bed, sitting lounge, and balcony views over the estate. Step into the master bath and it feels like a private spa. Floor-to-ceiling marble, soaking tub, walk-in shower, and gold-trimmed vanities. Every bedroom exudes quiet opulence. Silk upholstery, curated artwork, and handcrafted wardrobes. Guests weren't just welcomed, they were pampered in true East Coast Mafia luxury. And the indulgence didn't stop there. Tucked upstairs, a full private beauty salon, complete with lighted mirrors, salon chairs, and cabinetry stocked for grooming. Whether for the lady of the house or Castellano himself, no luxury was too small. Next door, a wood-paneled library lined with built-in shelves and anchored by a massive desk. Picture Castellano here, papers in hand, a cigar lit, strategy unfolding under golden lamplight. It's less office and more power chamber. And for downtime? A full home theater with tiered recliners, a private gym with sauna, a temperature-controlled wine cellar with stone walls and custom racks, perfect for hosting or hiding vintage treasures. But the crown jewel? 2 swimming pools. Yes, 2. On the top floor, an indoor pool wrapped in glass with panoramic views. Rain or shine, summer or winter, you swim in total privacy, surrounded by sky. Down below, a resort-style outdoor pool surrounded by manicured gardens, stone terraces, and an outdoor kitchen, ideal for summer parties, cocktails, or a Mafia-style family barbecue. All 4 floors are connected by a private elevator. And for car lovers, a 13-car garage showroom, designed not just for storage, but for display. Think polished floors, accent lighting, and room for limos, classics, or a Don's personal fleet. This wasn't just a home, it was a self-contained empire, a fortress of luxury. Lifestyle of a kingpin, elegance meets influence. Beyond bricks and marble, this mansion tells a deeper story, one of power, privacy, and calculated prestige. Paul Castellano wasn't just a homeowner, he was the boss of bosses, the Gambino crime family head who ruled New York's underworld in the late 70s and early 80s. And this mansion? It was more than his home. It was his command center, a setting that merged old-world luxury with quiet domination. Here, behind gated walls and silk-draped rooms, high-stakes meetings took place, not in dimly lit back rooms, but over fine dinners in the chandelier-lit dining hall or private strolls through manicured gardens. Deals were brokered, loyalties were tested, and power was silently reinforced. This house didn't just impress, it validated. Whether welcoming mob lieutenants, legitimate businessmen, or curious politicians, Castellano knew that anyone who entered his home would instantly understand. They were standing in the presence of authority. Though Castellano lived here for just 5 years, the legend of 177 Benedict Road still looms large. After his infamous assassination in 1985, a story for another time, the mansion passed through various hands, was renovated, and even became a venue for presidential fundraisers. Yet, the nickname stuck. The White House. Decades later, it remains Staten Island's most expensive listing, with a price tag around $18 million, not just for its architecture, but for the legacy embedded in its walls. Today, it's a property that transcends its history, a timeless icon where elegance, secrecy, and power once lived side by side. And even now, standing at its gates, you can't help but feel the echo of Castellano's presence. A monument not just to luxury, but to ambition that shaped an empire. As our tour comes to a close, we've stepped through more than just marble hallways and grand foyers. We've entered a world where luxury met legacy, and where every inch of 177 Benedict Road whispers the story of power, ambition, and old-world prestige. From the White House-style facade to the private pools, indoor salon, and 13-car showroom garage, this mansion isn't just a property. It's a statement, a time capsule of 1980s opulence, a monument to a man who rose to the top of New York's most notorious empire and built himself a fortress of comfort and control. Known as Staten Island's White House, this estate remains one of the most iconic residences on the East Coast, a fusion of crime lore, high society, and unfiltered grandeur. We hope you enjoyed this rare glimpse behind the gates of one of America's most talked about mansions. If the history, the architecture, and the aura of this home intrigued you as much as it did us, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And for more cinematic journeys through the world's most jaw-dropping homes, legendary estates, and billionaire hideaways, subscribe to Luxury Buzz. Hit the bell so you never miss a story. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Stay curious, stay inspired, and stay luxurious. And stay luxurious.